By the end of this video, you're going to know about 5 brand new AI tools that are 100 times more powerful than ChatGPT. They can help you automate your work, automate your emails, and so much more. And for most of them, you can get started with them right now for free. Now, that first AI tool that's better than ChatGPT that's going to help you get more done is going to be Fellowai. And I guarantee that you haven't heard of this before because I literally just found out about this a few hours ago. I think this actually just launched. So this is the world's first agentic browser. What does that actually mean? That not only can you browse the internet with it, but you can also get it to do a bunch of different tasks. So you express an idea and it goes ahead and actually acts. It has deep action, aka it will literally open up 5 tabs to do 5 things at once. You could enable thinking, you could browse, you could organize information, and you could do all of this for free. So essentially what you could do are a bunch of different things. If we come into use cases right here, we could see all of the different use cases. If we come into search, you could see that you could do a simple search and then it will actually pull in a bunch of different things. Or you could create a tracker to constantly update a bunch of different searches. You could do things like gather research for things. Or if we come into workflow right here, what you're going to see is that you can have this take things from Product Hunt, put it into Notion. You could have it post an article or post content for you on social media. You can have it book meetings on your calendar, add things to cart. You could have it message your colleagues on Slack, send an email, browse different things, summarize your calendar. You can literally get this to do, think about it, anything that you can do with a web browser. And again, if you come over here, come into use cases, you will be able to walk through all of the crazy different use cases that you could do with this: product research, traveling, marketing, workflow. I want you to think about this. This is the web browser of the future, where you're not just browsing things anymore. Instead, you're browsing things and you're telling it to actually take action. If we come over to home, we could watch exactly how this works really quick with this video right here. So humankind invented the browser, but they've become the tool of the browser because it's time to rethink how browsers actually work. Now, what we can, as we can see right here, the user comes over, actually types something in, and then this goes through and spins into deep action with a bunch of different things running. So you don't just have one browser window finding things, you have several. But that was just the first tool that's going to help you browse the internet better and automate things. This next tool is going to be Pickaxe.co. If you want to make money with AI, this right here is your opportunity. Essentially, what you could do here is you can come in here and train a bunch of different chatbots. For example, I did this with my other YouTube channel. I made a TikTok description generator, TikTok hashtag generator, a viral TikTok hook creator, an Instagram description generator, because I have another YouTube channel that teaches people how to grow on social media. So what did I do? I made a bunch of chatbots. And as we could see here, you could literally come in here and you can train this chatbot on a bunch of different things. Because if we come into edit Pickaxe right here, you're going to be able to see this. It's mind-blowing. You literally set the role for what the chatbot can do. You can change different models that it uses. You can add in different capabilities like the ability to upload files. You can configure it to be able to do a bunch of different things like different levels of creativity or token lengths. You can come over to knowledge right here, upload knowledge into it. You can even give it additional context and you can come into action. So basically what you're doing right here is you are setting up your own version of ChatGPT, but what's more important than that is that you can niche this down. And the way that I would think about this, if you have an audience, build useful chatbots that you can then sell to your audience. If you don't have an audience, think of people that you could partner with that do have an audience, or think about different pain points that you deal with in your life that you go to ChatGPT for. People will pay, instead of using ChatGPT or Gemini or Grock or any other platform like that, they will pay to be able to use a niche specific chatbot. And this is one of the biggest opportunities right now because you could partner with people, build out these chatbots, market them. People make a ton of money doing this. For example, this 17-year-old right here has literally made over $1 million a month by making an AI-powered nutrition app. Guess how he built this? He built this by literally just building out a chatbot that helps people count their calories, where they can upload photos and keep track of their calories and be able to figure out how many calories their food that they're eating has. Again, the opportunities with this are endless. Whatever somebody is currently doing in ChatGPT, make the niche down version of that, market it to those people, and you can make a ton of money with AI right now. And the best part about this is you don't have to know how to code. You literally just come in here, you can create pickaxes, straight from here. You can get started with this for free. And as you could see, you could also go ahead and sell these pickaxes and be able to limit people's reach and a bunch of different things based on that. And you can see that people love these. It's got over 1,000 uses, which is crazy because I literally just launched this. And I can even come in here. I can manage all the different users. I can manage all the different memory. I can search the knowledge bases right here. I could set up access. For example, if I wanted to set up access on my own website, I could do that, or I could have people upgrade, or I could put it on my own website like I did. Or you could put it as a pickaxe, which is basically where people go to find these chatbots that are niche specific. Now, before I get into those 3 other tools, I need to make sure that you smash that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date on the latest and greatest AI tools. I upload videos like this every single day, and you're not going to want to miss them. In addition to that, if you want to learn how to automate your work with AI, you want to learn how to make more money with AI, or you just want to get personalized feedback on what AI tools you should be using for your exact situation, I'd strongly suggest that you go to the pinned comment below and register for AI Automation School. In just a few days, the price is going to be going up. So if you want to learn about these things and get one-on-one feedback from me, I'd strongly suggest you check out that pinned comment below. Now, the third AI tool that you need to know about is going to be Lindy AI, because you can literally automate your email with this. But before I show you that, if you come into home and you come into templates right here, you can see all of these different templates. And then you will actually be able to go through them and do a find. For example, let's say that I wanted to find ones just related to email. I'd come over here to search, I would type in email, and then it would show me all of the different templates that are related to email. And you could literally do this for anything. Let's say that I wanted to do calls. We could come over here, type in call, and you could see you could set up a phone call assistant, an AI receptionist, an outbound phone call agent. There are literally tons of different things that you could do for hundreds of different use cases and be able to automate things with Lindy. I mean, check this out right here. I created an email responder right here, and guess what this does? When an email is received, it goes through and sees who it is from, or you could filter it based off of what the people said in the email, what the subject line was, different keywords, and then this goes through and actually creates a response here. So what happens is emails are received. This determines whether or not it needs a response. The AI agent that I trained then writes up a response and literally sends an email to people. You can literally automate your email with this. Or if we come into lead generator right here, guess what? You can automate the process of getting leads for your business, and then you can handle automated emails also with this. Or if you needed a meeting scheduler, check this out. You can literally come over here and build a meeting schedule in here. Or if we come over here, you can see tons of other different Lindys that we have here. This is incredible. It's going to allow you to automate your work, and anything that you can think of, you can automate. Now, the fourth AI tool, before we get into my last and favorite right now, is going to be Grock.com. Now, I think a lot of people really overlook this. Right now, we have Grock 3, but Grock 3.5 is coming out next week. And the reason that I really love this is if we come over to X, and this is really what makes Grock unique, and we come into Grock right here, and then we click on this, you will be able to toggle where this is actually looking for things. So when it comes to search tools, do you want to search the web? Do you want to search X? Do you want to search X media? Or do you want to just search trends? I like playing with this and doing searches with Grock as opposed to doing them with ChatGPT or doing them with Gemini or doing them with other tools, because X has a ton of different posts on it, and you can only access the data that exists on X with this. It's really good for doing sentiment analysis. It's really good for doing research. In fact, I literally asked this what horse I should bet on for the Kentucky Derby yesterday. One of the horses it gave me was the horse that won. And again, this isn't gambling advice or anything like that. I just wanted to show off a use case that is really cool with this. In addition to that, what you can do here is you could have it think, you can edit images, you could pretty much do anything else that you can do with other LLMs, except Grock has a lot more free capabilities. Now, the fourth tool that I wanted to show you is going to be Lutraai. If you've messed around with Manus, if you've messed around with GenSpark, this is a different version of that, and it's different for a few different reasons. First and foremost, if we come into tools right here, you will be able to hook this up to a bunch of different tools, to YouTube, to X, to Slack, to Sheets, to Microsoft One, to Internet Search, to HubSpot, to Gmail, to your Google Drive, literally a ton of different tools. Or you could set up a custom integration with MCP. Now, guess what? If we come over here to activity, you will be able to see all of the different searches that you've done. If we come into Explore, we'll be able to see a bunch of different playbooks. Essentially what a playbook is when you get results that you like within a chat, you can save it as a playbook to be able to use it again, or you could save it to automate or manually reinitiate a task that you actually like. So essentially, a playbook is a mini app that automates tasks. Now, I have done some pretty crazy things with this. For example, I had this literally come into my calendar, set up a meeting, and then send an email. Guess what? I didn't have to go into my email. I didn't have to go into my calendar. I was able to do all of it right from here. And the opportunities with this are endless. For example, you can have it create content for you. You can have it enrich data for you. You can have it process documents. There are a bunch of different productivity things here. There's research and analysis. For example, if we come over here, automate Gmail replies by processing recent emails and classifying those that need a response, or create draft replies. You could have this extract and process PDF invoices. You could have this clean and deduplicate event names in a Google Sheet column. You could have it extract unsubscribe links from recent Gmail emails, filter by sender. And you can literally have this mass unsubscribe from emails you don't want to be receiving. You could have it do research and analysis. You could have it search on social media for different YouTube video research or people's LinkedIn profiles. Or if you click explore more, you will be able to see a bunch of different things that you will be able to do with this, all the different integrations that it actually interacts with. And this is going to change how you work. Why? Because you're going to be able to automate a bunch of things that you are currently doing. And what I would strongly suggest is that you go through your workflow right now and you do an audit of it, or have AI do an audit of it, because I bet with a lot of the tools that I just shared with you, you could begin to automate a lot of your work. And again, if you're confused on exactly how to do that for your specific use case, I want to offer you help, which is why check out the pinned comment below with AI Automation School, because it's cheaper right now than it'll ever be. And if you're interested in automating things with AI, making money with AI, anything like that, I would love to see you in there. Now, if you like this video, you're going to love this video right here that shows you a brand new AI tool that can code websites for you, code apps for you, and allow you to access any LLM that you want. DeepSeek, Gemini, Claude, everything, all from one chat interface. If that sounds interesting, check this out.